Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Healthier Choices Management Corporation with ticker symbol HCMC. I'll tell you the latest news coming straight from the company, some very interesting SEC filings, important information coming straight from their CEO and information about their CEO in particular, and some important dates which should we look forward to. I'll cover all the important stuff you should be up to date if you are invested or interested in this company. I'll just mention that this is going to be a first part, so tomorrow I'll upload the second one or record second one, which is going to be more focused on Philip Morris and their past with their upcoming or current infringement lawsuits, because they're being sued by other companies, and we can see how this lawsuit with HCMC and Philip Morris could turn out if we track closely the other lawsuits Philip Morris is in right now. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new upcoming videos, and smash the like button if you enjoy more content about this company. With that being said, let's get into the news. So if we look at the stock chart, we can see for one day it's been up 20%, which is always good to see when a company can outperform the most of these stocks. And if we look at a 5 days chart, the losses are not that big. At one point I believe it was almost 60%, but now we are just 25% down, which is not that bad if you think about it. And if you bought at the bottom, and then you can make just 100% quick profit and let the rest run. But overall, good stuff from the company, and let me tell you why all this happened. So if we go into their SEC filings, here we can see that on March 3rd there's been 8 key current report, and if you don't know how to get into the SEC filings, just type sec.gov. Then you'll appear on the US Securities and Exchange Commission site. You go here into this bar and you type the ticker symbol or the name of the company. So in our case, it's Healthier Choices Management Corp, and it already pops up, so I'm just gonna click on it, and there we go. Now you are on the site. They gave it a little nice visual update, so it's always good to see, and it's now easier to, I believe, go around. And now if you click on it, we appear in the SEC filing itself, and this is a current report, therefore it shouldn't be anything drastic. But if we scroll down, we can see Healthier Choices Management Corp, the company, entered into an amended and restated employment agreement with the company's president and COO, Christopher Santi, the man himself. Pursuant to the employment agreement amendment, Mr. Santi will continue to be employed as the company's president and COO through January 30th, 2024. As we can see, his presidency and post of COO has been extended to January 30th of 2024. Therefore, we can see the company has really liked his approach and his way of thinking, and most importantly acting, and the more they will prove it and they will just secure this person as their CEO, is that he will receive a base salary of $363,000 for 2021, and his salary will increase 10% in each subsequent year. Next 3 years he'll get 10% more of his salary, so that's a really very motivating for their CEO as well as for the company, because you know, everyone in the company, they want to prosper, therefore this is a great motivation for him and the team overall. But I think the latest news is that on March 5th, which is yesterday, Healthier Choices Management Corp dropped 4th quarter results and a full year fiscal 2020 results. And I believe in my video a few days ago, 5 days ago I believe, for a week, I said something about 3rd March, so I wasn't really that far away from the truth. So if we have a look at the 4th quarter recent highlights, we can see that net sales from continued operations for the year ended December 31st, 2020 amounted to $13.9 million compared to $15.1 million during the same period last year, which, you know, is really not that bad if you think of the Rona and that most of these shops were just closed. So therefore we can see they still kept a lot of customers, and their business hasn't been hit that hard by the Rona. Gross profit from continued operation decreased by $0.7 million for the year, resulting in a year-end amount of $5.8 million compared to $6.5 million for the same period last year. Again, nothing really tragic here if we think about the given conditions. Operating expenses as a percentage of sales decreased 16% in the 4th quarter versus prior year. For the year ended December 31st, 2020, operating expenses as a percentage of sales decreased 6%, reflecting continued reduction of corporate administrative expenses. That's great to see that even during worldwide pandemic, they managed to decrease their operating expenses. That's always great to see. Last but not least, adjusted EBITDA for the 12 months ended 2020 improved approximately $0.5 million compared to the prior year. So, overall very good for such a company that they manage it all quite well during these tough times. There hasn't been any big disappointments, it's well balanced, and I think this really reflects why the stock price went up against the market yesterday. And I'd like to mention here that they actually improved their adjusted EBITDA by $500,000 year over year. Is a testament to the culture of hard work and dedication that we have fostered over the past 13 years. So you can see they're no rookies, they know their business, and now they're trying to seriously grab it and take what they can, and also win the lawsuit against Philip Morris, but that's for another video. In this one we're going more into the company itself. So if you aren't following Julian Sanders on Twitter and you are invested in HCMC, I would highly recommend you going on the Twitter and giving him follow, because he's very interested in this company as well, and he provides a very great information, so therefore I'll most likely include him from every HCMC video from now on. And as we can see, he reposted very interesting screenshot of showing that on the 3rd of March, the percentage of shorted stocks was 37% over 10.5 billion shares. So that's a lot, almost 40% if you think about it. Very rough, 40%. That's a lot for such a penny stock. I think there could be some potential short squeeze, because even on the 4th of March there was still 30%, which is big. And if you compare it to total volume, that's a lot, that's a lot. And HCMC has been doing very well, for last week or so. They've been getting a lot of traction, a lot of momentum, and most importantly a lot of publicity, and I think that's good for the company nonetheless. As well as there's a very interested email from Jeffrey E. Holman, the CEO. As we already mentioned him earlier in the video, we can see that their 10K, or the annual report, is going to be coming in the next week. The CEO doesn't usually hype anything bad, therefore we should be looking forward to this annual report, because the worst case, it's going to be like the 4th quarter results. It is going to be very well balanced, and it's going to be even positive news, or slightly positive news than not negative. But from his point of view, I could see this as a very bullish standpoint, and I could see this as a very positive catalyst for the next week. What I wanted to point out as the last thing is that their market cap actually decreased. If I look at my previous video, which is from 2nd of March, and the market cap was $510 million with $0.001 price per share, and now we have market cap of $425 million with price per share of 0.0015. Therefore the price increased for about 50%, but the market cap decreased about 20%, roughly, right? Not to mention that we have daily new watchers on a stock tweets, therefore this company is not going anywhere. It's not some kind of pump and dump. We can see the people are here, they're being patient, and they are most likely, and they're even buying the dips. Therefore it's going to be really hard for some big institutions to short this company, because this has a very strong base of retail investors and people just being fed with the big institutions trying to short other companies. That was my look, that was my information about this company. Remember, I'll be doing a video tomorrow about HCMC and Philip Morris, and more importantly I'll dive more into Philip Morris infringement lawsuits which are currently going on, and give you a good outlook and what's going on with the Philip Morris at the current moment. I hope I brought you some value. If I did, definitely subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any new upcoming videos, as well as smashing that like button really helps me out as a content creator. I put a good time into my videos and I highly appreciate any good feedback. Also, let me know down in the comments below what are your thoughts and opinions about these recent news. Are you more bullish on the company? Did you buy in on the dip? I'm all ears. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.